All right, welcome to the Hopeful TV, where you get all your latest information about the ongoing grants happening in our community. Once again, to all our subscribers, to those that are meeting us for the very first time, you're once again welcome. Please don't forget to do us well by subscribing. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell and leave a comment on the comment section so we can give you more updates, and whatever we drop our information, you won't miss out on anyone. Don't forget, this is the Hopeful TV. Thank you for joining. God bless you.
The information that I have this morning is so terrifying that I don't even know how to start telling you. But we just have to, I have to talk about it. But I don't want to go into deep because if I go too deep, the person that is giving me the information will know that I'm doing voice note with the information and might stop giving me information. This information is very serious, and that is if you are a subscriber of UAAG. I don't know about other ones, but I know if it's affecting UAG, it might affect other grant handlers. You need to start praying now if you ever want to have disbursement to happen. There is something that is happening within their close circle, and it's not favorable to the subscribers at all. Although I think it happened last meeting, that was the topic that they discussed. They discussed on how to go about disbursement, and the larger part of the officials, they has a certain agreement which is not favorable to the subscribers, and other parts have to follow because no matter their decisions, it's going to pay the NGOs. The NGOs will make money, but the subscribers will not make money. You know, sometimes back, they have made it clear to us that from the UAG money, that when they pay the money, they want to do projects, that actually the money, the donors want the money to be used for project that will be as the social development projects, something like developing some things in the community, buying things, borehole, street lights, things that will affect the community positively. That was the purpose of that donation, that money, that fund. But the officials agreed that okay, from that fund, they want to give some beneficiaries something so that you can have direct impact in the lives of Nigerians, which is acceptable and is a well thought of uh, consideration. But now, the information that I got this morning is so terrifying that the subscribers might not even get money. Only the money will just stop when it gets to the NGO. So that the NGOs can go on and continue or start a project which they will use that money for. And you know, the NGOs, they invested a lot of money, and the initial agreement was like if they pay the subscribers, the NGOs will get some money back from the subscribers for the project, or the grant community will get some money back from the project, from the disbursement for the project. And either way, it's going to pay the NGO and it will pay the subscribers. But lately, you know, I told you before, as money gets, as it's coming nearer and nearer to collection, people start having thoughts. So their thought now is about if they disburse money to the subscribers, if the subscribers fail to return some parts back, some cuts back and everything, it will affect the project and it will affect the agreement they have with the donors. So is it not better for them to just cut off the subscribers, use the whole money for projects, send it to the different NGOs to perform projects, and they will inspect the project, and the NGOs will get money, the subscribers will get nothing. That was the information that I got this morning. And that's why I said it's so painful that some people can even come up with that idea of using the whole money for projects and not for subscribers. So what happened to the good news that we're expecting? What happened to Ahuzuken saying that he's going to come back and give us news of joy? Is it that it's not that powerful? Or is it that there is a cabal within the grant ecosystem too that are calling the shot? Because if they know that they don't need subscribers, why don't the NGOs just get the money and do project? Why they have to mobilize subscribers, and at the same time the subscribers are funding their operation, their hotel, their trip to Abuja, flights, all these things, feeding. It is the subscribers that are funding it. So why would they come to a conclusion that let's use the money for projects? NGOs, each NGO will do their own projects, and the subscribers will be left hanging. And some people come up with just suggestion that they can employ some of these subscribers into that project and they'll be paid salary. So it's funny. I don't want to open up all these things out because I'm going to be having issue with my source if he gets to find out. But the point is, it's so painful that in this present time, some people will still feel like, oh, let's call the subscribers off and use the money for projects. I don't know about all that group. I'll be sincere with you. I don't know, maybe Theobarth is doing the same thing. I don't know. All I know is that the person that gave me the information is in a relationship with UAAG. So when I'm talking now, I'm talking about UAAG because I don't know, maybe it extends to other grant handlers. So get that one right. Now, Madam Ngozi came out yesterday. She was not even having anything to say other than let's hope on God something will happen. Osim disappeared. Some of these people keep promising us this and that is going to happen, is going to happen. They are giving us date, they are shifting dates. And while they are doing all these things, they are still trying to manipulate things at the back. Because if NGOs will not get paid or will not get money, they will just let it be free. Let the subscriber get money, let everybody get money, let us get some cut back and move forward. But because no matter what, even if the subscribers are not getting money, they're not getting paid, the NGOs will make more money. And that is why it's easy for them to agree that let the NGOs take the money and do projects. Imagine giving an NGO 2 billion naira for projects. We know how things happen in Nigeria now. By the time they spend 1 billion, the remaining 1 billion, they will just do siphon and do all this, that, and they will make more rather than waiting for subscribers to give them callbacks. So the point now, the only thing that we can do now is to pray because they are still having meeting. It's not a open meeting, it's not a general meeting, it's just a meeting with a few. And that's why maybe some people will not know that there's meeting because I was checking it online. Nobody mentioned anything about meeting recently, and I know they had meeting on Saturday. So what I'm telling you now is what happened on Saturday. And if you check my voice note, then I told you that I have not gotten any response from the event that happened in that meeting. I only know that they are having a meeting. And some people say they are having a meeting maybe for the list to be submitted to the Apex Bank so that the NGO will not pay this and that. But today, this morning now, I got a confirmation of the event that happened in that meeting. And the topic of discussion is more of projects, not subscribers. Now, the meeting is still happening. My source is still hanging around to get the final outcome of their decision. If they decide to take all the money for projects, what will they tell Nigerians? If they decide to share some money with the beneficiaries, how will other people that will feel? Because they made it clear that as long as you register, you will get disbursement. So the thing now is you just need to be prayerful so that the will of God will be done. And let's just pray that it's in our favor. Because we need this money, we have been angry, we have been staying online discussing this matter for years. So that when it's time for us to enjoy the fruit of our labor, some people will now decide our fate and give it for a few to enjoy. That is the situation right now. And that is why we always tell you to pray. You don't need long prayer, just pray with your open mind that God, let these people say something, let them agree on something that will favor us so that we can get it. So now the extension of that meeting now is the reason why they are still holding on some little meetings now is like they want some subscribers to get access to that money. That means they want to disburse now because some people tackled it that they cannot give all the money to the NGOs without the subscribers, that they should give some subscribers money and maybe give them something tangible so that the subscribers can easily spread it so that more people or some people can still get access to money. That's what I discussed. And probably, maybe that's why they have come to the conclusion of giving 500K based on what Jolivia said, that the money is now 500K. Maybe that's the reason why they cut it down to 500K, because 500K is too low to what we are expecting from them. We will know more. So now I know many people will be calling me liars. They'll be calling me names for this information. I'm used to that. But what I want now is, if you are in UAAG, NGO, big boys in the UAAG, you have mouth, you have connection, come and debunk what I've said now. Come and debunk it. Come and prove me wrong. Come with evidences, come with proof, and come with a word of assurance that you can beat your chest and say, I am wrong, I am lying, that you know better and explain and give us information that you know better. Because I'm very certain of what I had. So if they eventually pay, that means they have later agreed to pay some subscribers so that they can spread the money around. But if the greedy ones happen to be the largest in the room, we are the largest in the room, the biggest population in the room in the meeting, they still want the money to be distributed only within the NGOs so that the NGOs can perform the project, which will give them more money than depending on subscribers. So that is the latest information right now. I hate to be the one to bring this to you. I don't like bad news. I like good news. I have said it that good news will happen this week. We are still expecting. And don't worry, there's possibility that good thing will still happen this week. Because if they later agree in their meeting, maybe today, if they later agree today that they should give subscribers money, then they will come out and give us good news. So I'm calling on them, Madam Ngozi Osim, all these pastor and apostle, prophetess, prophet, and everybody in the grant community, the big boys, the grant handlers, to come and debunk what I have said now. Because you know that if you come out to debunk it, that means you must assure people that this moment will happen this week. But if you are not sure, stay put and relax. So that's it. Remember, this is the Money Grabs. Join this channel. We give you undiluted information. We give you information the way we are getting it. And just be part of it so that you can get access. The comment section is open. You can drop your comments and let us know what's happening. If you have other information that's contrary to this or more elaborated information, you can put it in the comment section so that people can learn and people can discuss it. Thank you and enjoy a good day, even though it's bad news. But let's pray that good news will come. They can change their mind. There's nothing God cannot do. So we can pray that God should touch their hands so that they can care about us more than themselves. Because it seems we have greedy people. We have association of greedy people hiding under religion and hiding under pretense. But they are after their pockets more. That's what I would say.